This is the last one of these that I will be doing for quite some time, and there's a lot, so we're skipping the intro. Just know that support weapons have their own video already, so they won't be making an appearance today. Oh, and join the Discord. Orbital's up first. Gatling Barrage. I don't even know why you're here, to be quite honest. It's basically just angry rain. Airburst Strike. Do you know what grenades do? It's important to me that you know what grenades do. Seriously, it really appears as if you don't know what grenades do. Do we need to teach you what grenades do? I mean, we can. I mean, it might take a village, but we can. 120 High Explosive Barrage. You were a CO, and I mean that with all due disrespect. There's no looking left or right before crossing the road, and there's certainly no checking for friendlies before you throw these out. Some words of advice that you may have heard before: do not confuse your rank with authority. Everyone here is more than willing to knock you dick down in the dirt over something like that, and quite frankly, they've wanted to for a while. 380 High Explosive Barrage. You get a bad reputation, and you don't really deserve it, so I would like to clear up the air for you and all of the misrepresentations out there surrounding you. You do deserve a bad reputation. You just get the wrong one. People think of you as some kind of dangerous and malicious idiot, which is simply untrue. The reality is you are a reckless and generally harmless idiot because you can't hit a single thing you fire at. Walking Barrage. You are the least offensive out of all the explosive barrage people. Now, it's not hard competition, but it is still an accolade you can cherish. You're the only one of them who's ever hit their intended target. Laser. You piss outside so you can chase ants with the stream, and if you're a lady, well, you still do it, but it's a much less directed stream, unless you're propping one of your feet up on a tree or something. By the way, men, just a public service announcement here, women have a separate hole for peeing. I know it's sad that I have to tell you, but apparently some of you don't know that. I had to tell my friend last week, and he's 22. I don't know if I'm disappointed or confused or both. Yeah, it's both. Napalm Barrage. You are both a reckless and dangerous idiot. The only reason that 380 players get more hate than you is a longer residency. They have simply existed and accumulated hatred much longer than you have. Fret not, though, as you are getting closer to the lead every single day, and you are making leaps and bounds to overtake them. Precision Strike. You're mad it took this long to get to you because you're impatient as shit, and you're going to yell at your screen. Often. Gas Strike. You are LARPing as a German in the 1940s, and you should probably cut it out. Either that, or you're an actual German, in which case, definitely cut it out. Your government is likely investigating you already. You do not need to give them more reasons to invade your privacy. EMS Strikes. You are one pretentious little shit. Is it not enough to kill your enemies? Who runs less lethals in a cosmic war? What the fuck are you doing to the enemies when they are stunned? Watch your drink when this one is around. They are not to be trusted with it. Smoke Strike. The puff of smoke this releases is a metaphor about your hopes and dreams. You figure it out. You seem like a poetry person anyway. Just very soft and tea-loving. Eagles are up next, and first we have the Strafing Run. You are the most respectable airstrike user. I would always rather you keep not doing much instead of kill my ass in the process of not doing much like everyone else does. Airstrike. What the hell is your deal, bud? How are you always hitting nothing, yet also hitting me? Do you need corrective lenses? Bifocals, perhaps? LASIK eye surgery contacts? You better resolve whatever this is quickly, lest there be dire consequences. I'll hit you so hard it puts that lazy eye right back to work. Cluster bombs. I hope a midget grabs your dick. I hope it grabs your dick and yanks on it like the hunchback of Notre Dame in his bell tower. Fuck you and everyone who bears even the slightest resemblance to you. Napalm Strike. If you're not listening to Creedence Clearwater, why do you even exist? That's rhetorical, of course. I know the answer is a horny, drunken mistake. Oh, do you not recall? I suppose fetal alcohol syndrome will do that to a kid. I've met your mother before, on 2 occasions. She is a dreadful woman. Smokestrike, you possess all of Starscream's least desirable traits. The cowardice, the arrogance, that god-awful voice. Now, you may have a point, cowards do survive. However, a coward's life is not one worth surviving. Rocket pods. How does the Mormon version of an orbital strike feel these days? Not sure what that means? Good, because neither am I. But you can't deny that it just felt right when I said it, didn't it? 500-kilogram bomb. How does it feel? Oh, come now, you know what I'm talking about. Failing to make the team as a quarterback. Yes, we know it's not your fault. Everyone else is the reason that those interceptions occurred. If you didn't get injured, yada yada yada. No, but really, you need to look behind you before you start throwing those things, because as much as I do like to laugh when it hits the tree behind you and blows you up instead of the detector tower, I'm getting a lot of secondhand shame from you. So, if you could just nip that in the bud, it'd be great. Thanks, hon. We have now moved on to the Sentry portion, and starting us off is the machine gun. Somebody doesn't know how to aim, but they really like to press buttons. You should join the Navy. They let you go on a big boat. I don't think they let you keep your arm floaties, and you will have to take off your helmet, but they give you a neat little hat. Watch out for the guys wearing green, by the way. They'll steal all your crayons, and without those, you won't be able to put any more colorful pictures up on the fridge. Gatling. You just want to rip the top off and carry it around like Halo. Trust me, we all do. None of us are over not being able to do it. By the way, quit putting it on chest level behind us. Dick. Mortar. You need to stop telling people that you don't have a receding hairline and it's just a tall forehead, because it's not helping your case. Seriously, you make Peyton Manning look normal. I don't know. Okay, I'll try to put this politely. That fuck-ass Cro-Magnon skull that you got could eat 300 Win Mags several times over and suffer no damage. It would be unscathed. It's like you were genetically modified to withstand concussions or headbutt oak trees. I don't think you're getting it. How do I say this eloquently? You are a very intense person to look at. I would totally understand if a child saw you and started crying, because you're basically a fucking Frankenstein. Autocannon. You bark when you hear the doorbell ring, you fucking dumbass. Rocket. You fundamentally do not understand impulse control. There is not a single moment left between thought and word with you. Hell, thought and action. Keep this sentient brick away from any valuable levers and switches. You know what? Just give him a roll of tape from the junk drawer. He'll probably have a field day with it. Worst case scenario, he restrains himself and we can call it a day. EMS. Now this I understand. I lied. I don't understand you either. Just get a murder wall stratagem. I still think you're doing weird shit with the immobilized bug mouths, if I'm being entirely frank. Stop it. They're gonna bite it off one of these days. Unless... I don't know, maybe that's part of the thrill. Either way, you disgust me. Flame. You should probably be arrested for arson. It's one thing to use fire from the sky, it's another to use it in handheld fashion. And it's a goddamn flight risk for someone to let Google AI take over and figure it out from there. Now we are on to the other green stuff, which is, pretty self-explanatory, didn't know where else to put it. Shield generator. You are so desperate to have more team supporting options. I don't even think you want to be boots on the ground. Any day now, you are going to put in for a job at the Orbital office. Tesla Tower, you are a genuine, to-the-bone, air-headed fuckstick. At least the normal, irresponsible people blame others for mistakes. Meanwhile, you blame people for the consequences of what you did intentionally. And let's be clear, you intentionally killed them. They didn't run into your lightning, you dropped it on top of them in a corridor. Anti-tank emplacement. You can't even really narrow down and generalize the people who use this. If you own it and have brain function, you are using it constantly. Actually, that's it. That's the stereotype. Anti-tank users are not severely handicapped. Heavy machine gun emplacement. Nobody else wants to tell you this, so I will. You need to wash it. You're not cultivating a musk. You're not building pheromones. You just smell like dead lizard pussy. Grenadier battlement. I've seen a lot of comments about this. Nobody likes it. Moving on. Anti-personnel minefield. Why do you keep bringing this? You end up killing yourself with it more than you kill the enemies. I have half a mind to refer you to the VA so you can do a ton of paperwork just to hear that your claim has been denied. Incendiary mines. You are convinced this is better than the other kinds of fire. Why, exactly? It's okay, that's another rhetorical question. I don't expect you to speak in full sentences, there's no need to answer. Anti-tank mines. How many times must we teach you this lesson, old man? You're gonna use them once, kill nothing, and then forget that they exist. Why would you do this to yourself? You need to get it together because you're starting to be too much of a dementia-ridden piss wizard for us to want to be around. Gas mines. I really hate to say it, but you actually have a point. These are half-decent area denial. However, they're still mines, so nobody cares. We have moved on to the short vehicle segment. First of all, the fast recon vehicle. You poor, tortured soul. I don't know what you did, but there is an eldritch being out there absolutely piss-drunk mad at you. Listen to Santa Monica by Everclear instead of Freebird the next time you're behind the wheel. You at least deserve to die with a small amount of peace. Patriot exosuit. I mean, you like robots. You like them, and you don't really care that the mech only lasts for 2 minutes, because that is 1:30 longer than you've ever lasted. Might as well be a lifetime for you. Emancipator exosuit. You should go back to Space Marine 2. It's very clear that you missed the bolters. It's right there. Go have some fun. Don't let anybody hold you back. Finally, we have... Is this finally? Oh yeah, this is finally. Finally, we have backpacks. And I wasn't supposed to do backpacks, but I'll do it because I like you. Guard dogs. I will not be delineating through the different kinds of guard dogs. Just stay the fuck away from me. I will teach you a lesson in situational awareness and personal space by chest fucking your rib cage with a scrap of tungsten should you not listen to me. Hover pack. You probably can't hear me all the way up there, but watch out. You're about to land in a bug's nest with an explosive inside of it. Yes, I did see you floating towards it, and I threw it after the fact. Maybe next time don't leave me to deal with your mess, and I won't respond so... harshly. Jump pack. You disappoint me. There's been more than enough time for you to rage out. Why have you not accosted Arrowhead into making this a real jetpack? Everybody else complains. It's your turn. You are intentionally settling for less, and I respect you less because of that. Which is, you know, it's strange, because I didn't respect you to begin with. Shield generator. Whether you care to admit it or not, you are a bitch. Ballistic shield. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm trying to insult you in a way that you'll understand, and I have to dumb it down quite a bit. Hold on. Okay, I got it. I hope that a moose tries to fuck you through a pair of denim jeans. Yeah, that's about as limited as my vocabulary gets. Oh, shit, wait, sorry, translation. I gotta dumb it down. My words no get more small, unga bunga. Oh, don't make that face. Don't you dare get an attitude with me. You can't figure out how to stand behind rocks. I get to talk shit about you. Directional shield. What made you decide third best was right for you? I don't even have, like, an actual assessment because I can't fathom doing that intentionally. It's just... Oh, I know why. Because 3 is a bigger number than 1, so you actually think 3 is the... Yeah, okay, I get it. I mean, it's dumb as hell, but I get it. Portable hell bomb. Honestly, given current world events, I think I'm gonna refrain from a joke about blowing yourself up. That being said, I have no other comments about this. Supply pack. You are objectively the most intelligent person on this entire list.
What the fuck?